Show me those damn wallets.
Alright, don't shoot.
Is that all you got?
Come on, we don't have to do this. I can give you all the money you've ever wanted.
Hey lady, I like those pearls.
Martha!
Dad!
Tom!
Sorry, kid.
Dad!
Bruce!
Why?
Jeez, could the mayor take any longer?
I'll look pretty for the crowd. God knows it works wonders for our publicity.
You're right, Commissioner. But this isn't just about publicity. It comes down to the people of Gotham choosing the correct person for the job.
I don't know if I can do it, Lori. There's a lot of people out there.
Trust me, Miss Garcia. You can do it. Show the people that they elected the right person.
Okay. I've got this.
Look alive, gentlemen.
Hello, wonderful people of Gotham City. I would like to thank the G.C.P.D police force for showing up, as well as the Wayne Foundation and Mr. Cobblepot.
Alright, fellas, I've got to get back to the G.C.P.D. You boys take care now.
Lucky bastard.
I feel reassured ending my term as the mayor of Gotham City, now that the city is safe from Black Mask and the False Face Society. But I'm worried for what Gotham City will face next.
Do we really have to sit through this crap?
Any questions?
What is the city planning to do about the mysterious Batman?
The GCPD is working hard to figure out his true identity and put that vigilante to rest.
Wasn't Batman involved with Black Mask?
You bet your ass he was involved. Them two was working together.
The Batman had nothing but good intentions in trying to stop the False Face Society.
Jim, what the hell?
Harvey, that's a load of crap, and you know.
Wait.
Moving away from the question now, I would like to cover another aspect of my term, decreasing poverty by...
Master Bruce, Yeah, it was horrible. I saw the mayor get his head blown off right in front of me.
I know, sir. I'm sorry you had to witness that. I saw it on the telly. Who do you think could have done it?
Yeah, Alfred, I've got a few ideas.
Now, if I were elected president of the United States, I would ensure incidents like this would cease to exist entirely. It has come to my attention that in light of Mayor Anthony Garcia's assassination, that Gotham is a crime-ridden city. It must be dealt with immediately. Thank you.
Master Bruce, do you think Lex Luthor will be the next target of the assassin, considering he's running for president?
That may be the case, but I doubt that this killer is just after politicians. Why kill the mayor? It must have been someone that had personal ties.
If Lex is the next target, wouldn't that increase the chances that you'd be next due to the stock ties with Wayne Enterprises and LexCorp?
I don't think the killer is after companies either. They had the opportunity to kill me right then and there at the mayor's press conference while he had the chance.
So then who do you think is the killer, Master Bruce?
After the False Face Society was taken down, his plan to overthrow Gotham was halted and Sionis Industries shut down. I'm assuming in response Black Mask will want to get revenge and take the city down one way or another from men he still has working on the inside.
How are you going to get to Black Mask if he's locked up in Arkham Asylum?
I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Come back in one piece, sir. I do worry.
Wayne, it is time for the trials of the demon. Are you prepared for your final test?
Yes, Master, I am prepared for anything.
Good block. Looks like I was wrong.
Looks like the great Ras Al Ghul has fallen.
Excellent job. You have passed the trials of the demon. Merely caught off guard, but I'll let it slide.
How could this have happened? I leave for one damn minute and the mayor's brains are blasted all over.
I have no idea how this could have happened, Commissioner. There was even a ton of security at the press conference.
Couldn't have been any ordinary person who did this, Detective.
Are you suggesting that someone with superpowers like Superman or the Red Streak in Central City?
Yes, but this person who committed the crime wouldn't have been a hero.
Who could it be then? The most wanted list is empty as of late. The last big criminal to make an impact was Black Mask.
Since the bat appeared in Gotham, there's been nothing but trouble. As well as crime rates blowing up fast.
Commissioner, the Batman has done nothing but help Gotham City.
I mean, as much as I hate the Bat, he's got a point. There are signs and evidence that Batman was the one who took down the False Face Society at the Gotham Art Museum.
Yeah? What evidence is that?
Some sort of metal boomerang was left at the crime scene near a member of Black Mask's gang.
That's a bunch of baloney. This proves nothing. If anything, it only proves my point that they were working together.
Bullock, screw this. Let's solve this case on our own. Lobe has absolutely no idea what he's talking about.
Lobe was corrupt from the start anyway.
Gotham City will crumble. Finally, I get to have a conversation with the Camp Crusader.
I'm not here to converse with you, Black Mask.
I'm impressed you took down my society when the G.C.P.D struggled for months.
I'm not here to discuss that either.
What are you here to discuss then?
Did the murder of the mayor have any meaning or significance to you?
I had no association with the Batman. I didn't care about how he ran the city.
Do any of your men in the False Face Society have any ties to the mayor?
They had no ties to Anthony Garcia.
If you're lying to me, I'll be back.
Good riddance.
Black? Poor choice. Always bet on red.
Well, you haven't been playing as long as I have. I've played this game so many times.
Hey, you can't be in here. This is a private casino.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Hey, who the hell is this freak?
Is that the guy that killed the mayor?
Might be. Just be careful.
What the hell are you doing here? This is private property.
Riddle me this. I begin and have no end, and I end that all begins. Who am I?
Why this riddle crap? Just tell me who you are.
Urecil. The answer to the riddle was death.
Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
I have a riddle for you. What question can you never answer yes to?
How should I know?
The answer to the riddle is, are you dead? Don't try and call your trusty little G.C.P.D. I disconnected all the phone lines in the area.
Are you sure we can't solve this any other way? Why are you doing this? Who are you?
I'm the Riddler, and this issue can't be solved with a handshake. The only way you're making out of this alive is you solve my riddle. You better choose your words wisely. Riddle me this. Without fingers I point. Without arms I strike. Without feet I run. What am I? The answer is a clock. And the clock is ticking.
Oh, Harvey, you're home. I'm so glad you're okay. You could have been killed along with the mayor.
I know. Don't worry. I'm alright.
Do you have any leads on who might have assassinated the mayor?
This is the first time I'm entirely unsure on a case. I can't think of anyone who would have it out for the mayor.
If you're entirely unsure right now, how do you plan on solving the case at all?
Justice is like flipping a coin. One side wins and one side loses. The bad guys, they always seem to win. Then they go right back into society, leaving the rest of us to take care of what needs to be done. I get some help from some old friends.
Ah, Master Bruce, your helm. Were your suspicions correct about the Black Mask?
I was wrong about Sionis. Turns out he isn't even remotely involved.
That's a shame. You'll find the person responsible. Oh, and before I forget, there was a call from you from Mr. Dent.
Alright, I appreciate it, Al.
Hey Bruce, how have you been? It's been a while since we last talked.
Doing good, Harv. Been working the night shift a lot lately.
Well, you see, Bruce, I plan to solve the case on who killed the mayor, but I can't do it alone. And I figured you would want to help me seeing as you're my longtime friend and in the industry, and helping solve the case can create a good rep for Wayne Enterprise.
I help you solve the case, but I'm not doing it to help benefit Wayne Enterprises. I'm doing this to help you out and do good for Gotham City.
That is excellent, Bruce. I also have some other friends in mind to help me solve the case.
Yeah, and who are those people?
You have to wait and see, and meet me tomorrow at my office at 2 p.m.
Alright, Harvey, it was nice catching up. I'll see you at 2. Jim, Bullock, it's a pleasure to be working with you on this case. So what about the two of you helping the G.C.P.D?
Commissioner Lobe has no sense in running the G.C.P.D. When Bullock and I consulted him about the case, he denied everything about the case, and said that Batman was behind and there was no evidence, even though there was evidence of Batman aiding Gotham against the Falcone crime family and the Foster Society in the past year.
Yeah, I hate that guy, but he's been doing good work for the city.
I've been working closely with the Batman throughout the past year, and I think he would be a handy ally to the case if we could convince him to be involved.
Seems like a good idea. The Batman took down the Falcone crime family as well as Black Mask. I'm sure he'd be able to aid us in finding out who killed the mayor.
If Batman wanted to help, wouldn't he have come to you first?
I agree with Bruce. We don't know jack about this Bat fella. And he could be anyone under that mask. How the hell can we trust him?
You're right, Bullock. We don't know, but Batman hasn't slept up yet. And if he's helped us in the past, well, what's stopping him from helping now?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I hate this idea, but we need all the help we can get.
Next time I meet with Batman, I'll consult him on joining the investigation.
You fellas have any leads so far on who it could be?
Not a clue.
Not sure. It could be someone in the political system.
Gordon, you need to get down here at the Gotham City Casino immediately.
What happened?
Last night, it was attacked. We need a detective down here ASAP.
Why was nobody called down there?
Whoever did this cut the phone lines in the area.
Harvey, come on, I got a lead on this case.
Hell yeah.
So, who do you think did it?
I have a lead on it possibly being Carmine Falcone.
Thought he was in prison.
No, he got out on bail.
Damn, and I fought hard for him to get locked up.
It's been nice, but I've got a meeting with Wayne Enterprises I need to attend.
See you around, Bruce.
Hey, what's up with Lobe? He seems a little shocked.
Must be the case. Lobe is usually a hard ass.
Bullet, Jim, get over here. About time you showed up. Took you long enough.
What happened here?
Scouts say a man dressed in green entered the casino with a gold question mark key. Demi himself, the Riddler, set a bomb off and killed the former commissioner of G.C.P.D, Joe Urecil, and the casino security guard.
Sorry, Lobe. I know how much he meant to you considering he trained you and taught you everything you know.
Follow me, I gotta show you something. Only thing he left behind was his green question mark.
You think this incident is connected to the mayor, so considering the time window for both incidents?
I don't think so. Let's not assume every crime was connected with the mayor. This Riddler will be stopped before any further investigation of the mayor is continued. I'm heading back inside.
The question mark.
What's the significance of the question mark?
Do you remember Edward Ashton? Oh, look at you, you're still alive? And now to complete the look. Gone is Edward Nash, and in is Edward Nigma. Do you want to hear a riddle? What cannot talk will always reply when spoken to. The answer is you.
What do you know about the mayor?
Never liked them.
Was it you?
Me? What? Kill the mayor? I wish. Hey, I'll talk.
I know you will.
I know nothing, alright? Rumor has it someone at the press conference orchestrated the murder. That's all I know, I swear.
Swear to me!
Oh god, please, I don't want to die, man. Just let me go.
If you say so.
Ah!
You really think this is a good idea? There's no way the bat's gonna show up.
Trust me, Bullock. Batman will show up.
Sorry I'm late. I was trying to get in contact with Bruce.
So I'm assuming Bruce won't be attending?
Holy shit.
Whoa, he's real.
I know, right?
Told you Batman was real.
Oh yeah, $20.
So, Jim, what's with the new look?
My eyes aren't as good as they used to be.
I see you brought some company along.
Yeah, you better not disappear on the company. So, Batman, this is Harvey Dent, District Attorney of Gotham City, as well as Detective Harvey Bullock. Are you aware of the murder of the mayor, Anthony Garcia?
Of course I'm aware. What's the case?
I think we have a lead on the case. The night of Mr. Garcia's assassination, another murder went down. The murder of former G.C.P.D Commissioner Joe Urecil at the Gotham Casino by a man calling himself the Riddler.
We connected the dots and the investigation gave us the conclusion that the Riddler is the former member of the G.C.P.D, Edward Nashton.
Why do you think the Riddler is Edward Nashton?
1 year ago, before Urecil retired and Nashton was still a part of the G.C.P.D, Nashton had a thing for telling riddles and was infatuated by them. He went around the G.C.P.D telling them, even used them to solve cases. He drove us nuts.
However, people didn't react well to his riddles. And one of those people was Commissioner Urecil. Bruce Wayne's coming back to Gotham. Have you guys heard?
Yeah, I heard he's coming back.
Do you have any leads on the case?
Well, it's nowhere but everywhere except where something is.
Jesus Christ. Not another riddle, Edward.
Nothing.
What the hell is that, you freak?
What about another riddle? What do you call a three-legged cow?
Your mother.
No. The answer was lean beef.
That wasn't funny, Edward.
I've got one more for you. A nightmare for some, for others a savior I come. My hands cold and bleak. It's the warm hearts they seek. The answer is death. If he really is the Riddler, it's a shame. He was a good person at heart and didn't deserve the treatment he was given.
I can see that, Jim, but you have to put it behind you and come to terms with the fact that he might be the Riddler.
I know, but how are we going to stop him and find him if he was the one who murdered the mayor? Lobe?
Detective Gordon.
Renee, Montoya? This is the phone from Lobe's office.
Lobe's been kidnapped. We need you back at the G.C.P.D immediately. There's something you would want to see.
Lobe's been kidnapped.
Boss. Hey, boss, where the hell are you?
Help!
Hey, boss, what the hell are you doing down there?
Just pull me up.
You're pretty heavy, boss. You be in 2 main calzones. So why were you down there?
The Bat. He paid me a visit.
Already?
Already. I just got on bail and he already got company.
Lower your guns, gentlemen, and say hello to a good old friend of mine, Carmine Falcone.
What do you want, Cobblepot? Why are you here?
Answer is quite simple. Now that you are out of prison and your reign of power in Gotham is over, I want you to stay that way.
The Falcone crime family will rise once again, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Just you wait and see.
What could have happened to Lobe?
I don't know, but it can't be good. Montoya, how did Lobe get kidnapped?
The only thing left in Lowe's office is a piece of paper with a question mark identical to the one left outside the casino.
The Riddler must have kidnapped Lobe then.
Ever since Lobe was kidnapped, all the screens in the G.C.P.D have had a question mark on it saying, awaiting incoming broadcast.
How is your night brigade moving along?
I have a lead on who caused all of this. The GCPD has been calling him the Riddler. He captured the GCPD commissioner.
Alright, boss, we're on.
Oh my god.
Alright. Hello, GCPD! I believe you have met my friend Commissioner Lobe. You have till dawn to answer my riddle. What has hands, but no arms, and a face, but no eyes? Find my location. If you don't solve my riddle, Lobe goes boom!
Trace that signal.
On it.
Not possible. I checked. The signal's untraceable. He has some sort of blocker on it. A good one at that.
Oh my word, sir. That does not sound like good news. What are you gonna do?
What is
His riddle. It seems to be about time and the essence of it running out. The only place in Gotham that he would be referring to is the clock tower. The video footage of Lobe seems to match the exterior of the clock tower almost precisely.
Are you going to notify the rest of the GCPD, sir?
No, if I tell them his location, the casualties will be immense, and Riddler will only have more hostages.
Well, I wish you good luck, sir.
Alright, gentlemen, this is it. Gotham is ours for the taking. Oh shit, it's the Bat, get him!
The hell he's gone, I can't save him.
Find the Bat, hurry!
Ah! Oh crap! He got vindicated!
This guy is getting on my last nerves.
Ah!
Alright, Bat, that's it. You wanna test me? Let's go.
Oh no.
It would seem Riddler has quite the number of guards, Master Bruce. Last I checked, he was flying solo.
I thought he was as well, but Riddler must have gained a following after the casino attack.
Well, glad we chose Riddler or Falcone or Black Mask. They couldn't take down the Bat to save their life.
If Riddler is so smart, why is the Bat still out there? And why hasn't he taken him out yet?
Put your trust in the Riddler, he's got a plan.
Oh shit!
Talk.
Right. Tell me everything.
What's Nashton's plan?
I don't know anything about the operations, alright? Riddler tells us nothing. All I know is Riddler's got rope tied up in there. You believe me, right?
I believe you.
How
the hell are we supposed to figure out this riddle?
Well, I'm blank. The riddle has absolutely no clues. What connection do arms and legs have with no face?
Wait. Arms. No legs. Face. Got it. The Gotham Clock Tower. What else can be centered around time?
We should get to the clock tower immediately if we want to stop Riddler from doing anything to Lobe. I'll go to the clock tower. Montoya, you come with me. Since Edward seems bent on attacking G.C.P.D, Bullock, you stay back with Harvey.
Alright, let's get to work.
I know you're working with the Riddler. I knew not to trust Gordon Bullock.
I'm in no way connected nor working with the Riddler.
Why are you here then?
I'm here to save you.
Both contestants are finally here. Tonight, folks, we've got riddles galore. But first, let me introduce my beautiful assistants. I'm growing tired of my dependence upon the least useless dregs I can straight from Gotham's uninspired underbelly, while relying on others for help when you can design, program, engineer, and manufacture it yourself.
Stay back.
No doubt you enjoyed that, Detective. It's the most fun you'll have all night. Dark Knight, I'm glad to finally meet you, and surprised you were not a myth. I congratulate you on solving my riddle.
Why kidnap Lobe? Why kill Joe Urecil?
Why would I want to rush the fun? We're just getting to know each other.
It's over, Nashin. I've freed Lobe. Your game is done.
Call me Edward Enigma. Nashin died a long time ago. Secondarily, you are wrong. The game is far from over. It is just the beginning.
What do you mean?
I'm assuming you have noticed the green collar on Lobe's neck.
What about it?
I have a challenge for you, Batman. You must solve it in time. In doing this challenge successfully, you will receive a key that shall release Lobe from his explosive doom. Oh, and one more thing. Lobe will not be able to assist you in the challenge.
Better not kill Lobe.
Lobe's life is in your hands, Batman. Now listen closely, Dark Knight. Answer my riddle to find out which key shall unlock Lobe's collar.
Batman.
What do you mean, Batman?
Nothing. Alright, man, set a barricade around the block.
Detective! This guy! He's knocked out!
Someone must have already gotten to them.
Seems like the case. Riddler wouldn't have taken out his own men.
Wait, do you hear that? It sounds like robotic footsteps? Oh no, you don't.
Take cover!
Your friends at the G.C.P.D have arrived. Oh, and a message to the G.C.P.D. Before you begin calling your circus of reinforcements, I've got the phone lines again. Now, Batman, I think it's time we get started. Riddle me this. I'm a number with a couple of friends. Quarter a dozen, and you'll find me again. What am I?
We need to retreat. There are too many drones. We're going to die after we don't leave. Now.
What about Lobe? We can't just leave him.
Dude, you're over there now. For all we know, they could be dead.
If they really are dead, we can't risk ending up in a body bag. The best decision is to sit here and wait.
No, Officer Finn, you're right. Montoya, we need to get out of here.
Who's there? Batman, I already told you. I had nothing to do with the mayor. Ah!
Three.
Way to go, Dark Knight. Perhaps you are worthy of my superior intellect. Go to the third key and pick it up. Unlock Lobe's collar. What are you waiting for? Unlock the collar already!
Thanks for saving me.
That's what I do.
That was never going to unlock Lobe's collar and save him. It was only going to activate the bomb in his collar! Everyone get out of here now!
Vicky Vale from the Gotham Times here. We're live outside the Gotham courthouse where the mayor has been murdered. It has been 1 month since the vicious attack. Following the mayor, there are several more murders. These being former commissioner of the G.C.P.D, Joe Urecil, Commissioner Gillian B. Lobe, and the head of the Falcone crime family, Carmine Falcone. The G.C.P.D says that the man most likely responsible for these events is former G.C.P.D forensic scientist Edward Nashton.
Hey, Dad? The Riddler really that forensic scientist you told me about who always told riddles?
He is. The GCPD is doing everything we can with the power we have to find him.
What's Batman doing about all of this?
I'm working with Bullock, Harvey, and Batman on finding the Riddler's whereabouts.
Oh, by the way, have you seen my presentation for school yet?
No, I haven't yet. Where is it?
It's right in my room. You can't miss it.
I'll have a look.
I'm sure that Batman can help take down the Riddler considering he took down both Falcone and Black Mask. He must be such an amazing person to sacrifice so much in his own life to save others. Oh shit! I'm late for school! I love you, Dad.
Love you, Barbara.
As Batman, I have done nothing but good, saving people and stopping threats the city has faced. I became Batman to be a hero, and make sure people were safe, and ensure no innocents would be harmed, like my parents. This was the first time I couldn't save anyone. Anthony Garcia, Commissioner Lobe, and even Carmine Falcone was another life lost added to that list.
Mr. Wayne, even as a hero, you can't be in every place at once. You can't save everyone. And we're still human at the end of the day.
Thanks, Lucius. It means a lot to me. Something still seems off about Riddler being the one who killed the mayor, though.
How so?
Lobe and Falcone were killed on the same night, within the same hour. Riddler couldn't have been in two places at once.
What about the murder of the mayor, and the incident at the casino taking place in the same night?
It was a coincidence. Riddler had killed Urecil and Lobe for his own personal vendetta against the GCPD, but whoever killed the mayor and Falcone is doing it for an ulterior motive.
I suggest you figure out every guest present at the press conference. It will likely narrow down the suspects.
It's an excellent idea. Falcone did say to me that it may have been someone at the press conference who was involved.
To the GCPD, do you have any idea where the Riddler is?
He hasn't been seen since September 8th, and the GCPD is doing all we can to figure out where this guy is. We even tried investigating all personal ties to Edward Nygma.
He could have fled to another city. There's no telling how much chaos he could wreak, just like in Gotham.
That could be the case. We should be ready to make sure any politician or member of the force has security with them at all times.
How is the GCPD holding up after the loss of Urecil and Lobe?
The GCPD has been a mess as of late with no one to lead it. And after the deaths of multiple officers at the incident at the Clocktower, or managing, they have been working together to rebuild the GCPD and find Riddler.
If there's anything we can all do for you, we're here for you.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
How did the meeting with Lucius go? Did you come up with any leads on the Riddler case?
I came to the conclusion that both Lobe and Falcone were killed within the same hour, and that Riddler couldn't have been in two places at once. There must be two killers with two very different motives.
I see, but how do you plan on narrowing down the suspects?
Falcone told me that he heard it may have been someone at the press conference. No one from the GCPD would be responsible, neither Gordon, Bullock, or Lobe. Montoya wasn't even at the press conference.
Didn't you say Lobe left right before the mayor's speech?
Harvey Dent and Oswald Cobblepot were also present at the press conference. My mother and father had issues with the Cobblepots for years, but I don't see a reason he would murder the mayor over an old feud. There is no way Harvey would do it. He's been like a brother to me. I trust he wouldn't do something crazy like that. Cobblepot was next to me, and I didn't see him make any gestures or signals to anyone.
Who do you think is the one behind all the murders then, if not Riddler?
I have no idea. Even with all the detective training during the 3 years I left Renee to Parbat, I still come up empty. With the help of Gordon, Bullock, and Harvey, I still have no clue. The killer could show up again at any given moment. We have to be ready for both the Riddler's return and the killer.
Why don't you just find the Riddler via the signal he emitted from the clock tower?
He hasn't broadcasted a signal yet, but when he does, I'll be ready. I can track him down straight from the signal now that I know his tech.
Is the annual Wayne Enterprises ball still on? That was supposed to be in the coming days.
I don't know if I could take that chance. If the murderer shows up again and nobody is prepared, it'll only be bad news.
The ball will get your mind off everything, and will give you a chance to clear your head.
It'll be a perfect time for the murderer to strike.
If you wish to, we can cancel the ball.
We can't. The ball has been going on for a few years. It was a tradition started by my parents. I'm not going to let a few murders get in the way of a charity.
What would we do to make sure everyone is safe, sir?
The GCPD will have increased security, along with Gordon being on the lookout.
Oh my, do you think it is the Riddler?
I hope so, but an alert showing his location would have appeared via the tracker.
I haven't heard anything about Stag Industries in years.
You know their slogan, you've heard it. The People Company? It's the opposite of what Stag Industries represents. The CEO, Simon Stagg, he demands profit over everything. It's odd. I don't recognize the thugs either. From what I know, these aren't Enigma's men.
What do you think they want from Stag Industries?
I don't know, Al, but I'll soon find out.
Search the building. Find Stag. Bring me my diamonds. Stop at no cost.
Hey, freeze! Drop your weapons!
Do you know what day today is?
October 12th. Why?
I know it's the 12th, but what makes today so special?
Today is Columbus Day.
And what is Columbus Day?
A holiday?
Nice job, boys. Cobblepot is going to love this.
What about Stag himself?
Don't worry, he won't be any trouble. Stand back. What was that?
It's the bat!
I don't think so. It looks like a cat. Who are you? What is your business here?
Boys, relax. I'm only here for the diamond.
And what makes you think you will get away with my diamond?
Everything.
Incorrect. This diamond is ours. This is only the beginning. This diamond is valuable and is going for high prices on the black market.
Oh, I know.
Who are you?
You can just call me Catwoman.
What are you going to do now?
Hold on, boys. Let's not be irrational. I'll give you the diamond.
Wait a minute. It's fake! Fire! Gotta get out of here. I would have killed you if I had the chance.
Why did you and your men break into Stag Industries?
My men.
Who are you working for?
Why don't you just wait and see? It's only the beginning of the end.
What do you mean by the beginning of the end?
9/7, 9/8, 10/12, holiday.
What's going on? None of my security was answering me.
Wait, the diamonds!
He's dead. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I came to stop a break-in at Stag Industries.
Well then, it seems we're polar opposites. Well, I came to Stag Industries to steal a diamond going for high prices.
You know what Ignatius was referring to when he implied he was working for someone?
I have no idea. Never seen him before. Why do you care who he's working for?
I believe he is the one responsible for the murders not tailoring to the G.C.P.D.
I have no problem with helping you in your little crusade. If it means I'm getting the diamond, I'm in.
It's been over a month since the last incident. What if the murderer did what they set out to do, and their mission is over?
You do know that this isn't the end, and Batman always has a plan.
Listen, we're not gonna get anywhere with the case if Bruce never attends any of the meetings, especially if Batman always disappears.
Just be patient.
Bruce has been my best friend for as long as I can remember. Ever since he came back to Gotham after being gone for 3 years, he just hasn't been the same person.
Bruce Wayne is a very busy man, and has Wayne Enterprises to run.
Enigma could kill me, and Bruce wouldn't give a shit. Even if the two presidential candidates, Lex Luthor and John Jones, were killed, Bruce wouldn't do a damn thing about it. So all he cares about is his fucking company.
Calm down, we can sort this out.
How the hell can we trust Batman if he always disappears on us? Batman didn't alert the G.C.P.D. of the circumstances of the clock tower. If he had warned them, the G.C.P.D. officers who have been killed would still be here today.
Something wrong?
All good here. Excuse my behavior.
We've come up with nothing. We've searched the entire GCP database, and it's led us nowhere.
Finding the Riddler is still top priority, but I've figured something out that will lead us in the right direction for the murders. Lobe and Falcone weren't killed by the same person. Riddler had his own vendetta, but whoever is pulling off these other murders, they're random. I see no connection. Simon Stagg along with them. It makes no sense.
What happened to Simon Stagg? He was alive just a few hours ago.
A man by the name of Ignatius Ogilvy had broken into Stag Industries to steal some sort of diamond, along with killing Stagg himself. When I arrived on the scene, a woman going by Catwoman had been fighting several of the thugs, but I managed to take the rest out.
Did you just say Catwoman?
Yes, you heard right. I did.
What's with the superheroes in Gotham dressing up as animals?
While I was interrogating Ignatius, he mentioned he was working for someone.
Whoever Ignatius is working for must be behind the murders.
The last thing Ignatius mentioned was the dates 9/7, 9/8, and 10/12, and the word holiday.
9/7 was Labor Day and the assassination of Anthony Garcia.
9/8 was International Literacy Day and the murder of Carmine Falcone.
October 12th is today. Columbus Day, the same day Simon Stagg was murdered.
The murderer seems to have a pattern, and that whenever he kills, it's always on a holiday.
This makes it easier. Now we could likely find out when the next murder is.
How about the name Holiday Killer?
Seems to work good enough.
Jim, check the GCP database for Ignatius Ogilvy.
There are 0 results.
Holiday must be smart. He knew to cover his tracks by sending Ignatius in, for the fact that he would be difficult to trace.
What will we do now?
Catwoman was only after the diamond. I doubt she had any involvement with Ignatius. She's not a hero, but she won't get in our way. She's only helping with the case for the diamond.
The next time Holiday could strike to the annual Wayne Enterprises ball.
If Holiday is striking on holidays, why would he strike on a day that is not a holiday?
You are right, that is not a holiday, but some of the most important people in Gotham will be at the ball, and it seems that is who Holiday is targeting.
I will inform Bruce on what we discussed at the meeting today, and tell him to have some safety precautions prepared.
Alright everyone, be prepared if anything happens at the ball. Guess what I did today? It's almost ready.
And you hate your boss at your job.
Hello Gothamites, Vicky Vale here. We're live outside Wayne Manor where Bruce Wayne will be hosting the annual Wayne Enterprises Ball. It has officially been 1 month since the Riddler's mysterious disappearance. Let's just say Gotham doesn't miss him. In other news, sunny skies today with tomorrow following.
Barbara, have you gotten ready for the ball yet?
Coming, Dad. Sorry, I was just practicing my gymnastics.
I'm proud of you, Barbara. It's always good to practice.
Oh, Dad, guess what?
What?
I've narrowed down Batman's identity down to Oliver Queen, Lex Luthor, and Ted Kord, because someone who is a billionaire who only is able to fund being a hero for a suit made of Kevlar like Batman's suit.
Seems logical. Some of those billionaires will be at the ball.
It's great. I can narrow down the options.
Ready to go when you are.
Ah, Master Bruce, looking quite spiffy in the tuxedo, if I may say so myself.
I'm worried, Al. What if the holiday killer strikes?
Don't worry, sir. The entire G.C.P.D is here as well as plenty of security. You'll have an amazing night. This will give you a chance to get your mind off of all this and give you what your parents would have wanted.
Who's attending the ball?
Lex is here, as well as Jim Gordon, his daughter Barbara, Harvey Bullock, Miss Montoya, Mr. Fox, Ted Kord, Oliver Queen, along with Harvey Dent and his wife Grace, and of course the media.
Is the other presidential candidate John Jones attending?
He will not be attending due to a message stated in the RSVP that he has a mission. Don't worry, sir. Don't focus too much on the people so much as you should be remembering your speech. Don't be nervous, you'll do fine.
Thanks, Alfred. I can do this. Thank you everyone for coming to the annual Wayne Ball. I am glad that this tradition can continue. It is what Thomas and Martha would have wanted. I am honored to have Lex Luthor, the head of LexCorp and presidential candidate, here tonight.
I wouldn't be in the running for president if it wasn't for all the citizens of the United States supporting me in every step of the way.
I am also honored to have Detective Gordon, Harvey Bullock, and Montoya of the G.C.P.D here tonight. I would like to thank them for their duties in protecting the city during these difficult times. I would like to have a moment of silence for the deaths of Anthony Garcia, Joe Urecil, Commissioner Gillian B. Lobe, Carmine Falcone, and Simon Stagg. These difficult times give a chance for the people of Gotham to come together, become stronger and united as a city. We will get through these difficult times and find out who is behind all these murders. And the Riddler will be found and brought to justice. Tonight should be a time to get your minds off the current situation at hand, and most importantly, to have fun at the ball. Thank you.
Excellent job, Master Bruce. Thomas and Martha will be very proud of you, sir.
Thanks, Al.
Now, we have some guests to attend to.
You know, Renee, Holiday can be amongst the crowd as you speak.
Harvey, you need to stop being paranoid. If Holiday strikes, we will be ready.
I know. Look at Vicky Vale and Jack Ryder over there, never minding their own business.
calm down. They're just doing their job.
We are now live at the annual Wayne Ball that has been a tradition that has started 20 years ago by Thomas and Martha Wayne. Jack, what are your thoughts on Bruce Wayne's speech he delivered to kick off the night?
Bruce Wayne's speech was as great as usual, Vicky, especially the statements on all the murders that have been occurring over the past few months.
I agree, Jack. Well, Gothamites, stay tuned for more coverage of the Wayne Ball as the night continues.
Pardon me, Mr. Writer.
It is alright. While you are here, would you like to be interviewed for Gotham Times coverage of the ball?
If it will tickle that puny brainstem of yours.
Then we will begin.
What are your thoughts on Bruce Wayne's speech?
I thought it was nothing but atrocious. He should have focused more on the disappearance of the Riddler. It is the current issue at hand.
Wouldn't addressing the murders be equally as important?
Absolutely not. The Riddler can return at any given moment. His return should strike fear into the people of Gotham.
Stop right there. What you're saying is irrational.
The people should be ready for the return of the Riddler.
Sir, who even are you?
That is a riddle for another time.
Now is the perfect opportunity to use the software I've developed to find out Batman's secret identity.
What is the software and how did you develop it?
Well, Dad, the software will allow me to be able to scan people and will then be able to match those scans with footage of Batman to see if it matches.
How are you going to scan them?
All I have to do is walk past them with the scanner glasses and the results will appear.
Good luck, Barbara. Don't get in trouble.
Don't worry, Dad. If anything goes wrong, remember, I'm black belt and also an expert in hand-to-hand combat.
Lucius, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you noticed anything off with Bruce?
No, I haven't. What do you mean?
He's been very distant lately.
How?
Ever since he returned to Gotham 1 year ago, he hasn't been the same. He's been distant, never answering his calls and always canceling plans.
I'm sure it's not personal. You and Bruce have been longtime friends.
It's not just that. He hasn't showing up to any important commitments such as the meetings on the case of the murders.
Lex Luthor.
Bruce Wayne.
Thank you for attending the ball. You usually aren't able to attend.
No, thank you for having me. It is an honor. I apologize for not being able to attend in the past due to business.
Don't worry about it. I support you in your campaign to become president.
Thank you. As President of the United States, I will cater to the people.
I'm always there for you if you need anything.
Especially with everything going on currently in Gotham, I'm also here for you too.
Excuse me.
The speech was great, Bruce.
Thank you. How are you all enjoying the ball?
It's perfect. It's just like how Thomas and Martha used to host it.
How's the night shift going, Bruce?
It's going well. Plus, with everything going on in Gotham right now, it's pretty hectic at Wayne Enterprises.
If you actually cared about what was going on in Gotham City, you would show up to the meetings.
I do care, Harvey. I'm doing all I can to solve the case.
You've shown up to one meeting. Batman's an even bigger help than you, and that's saying a lot.
Harvey, I told you.
You don't care about anyone or anything.
Care to dance?
I would love to.
What's your name? I don't seem to recognize you.
My name is Selena Kyle.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You look pretty charming yourself.
Your eyes.
I know.
Hello, everyone. You must be enjoying your night at the annual Wayne Ball.
Aren't those the same men from Stag Industries?
You're right.
Told you something was off.
Not now, Harvey.
Stay back, Barbara.
Hello, my fine feathered billionaires of Gotham. I hope everyone is enjoying your ball. Now let me tell you about how the Waynes made us Cobblepot's lives a living hell. It all began when I was but a boy. My grandfather, Stanley Cobblepot. He spent a little too much money on hotels, trying to make a name for himself and his family. Alan Wayne, Bruce Wayne's sad excuse for a grandfather, buys out all hotel properties in the city, and the Cobblepots lost all sources of income, with my family no longer able to support me. I was thrown into an orphanage, bullied for my physical attributes. Some called me a penguin. Can you believe it? A penguin. So I say to all of you, established people of Gotham, who is the true villain of Gotham City? I'll tell you, the Wayne family. As per this occasion, I offer a true savior of Gotham. I hereby announce that I am running for mayor of Gotham City.
Get off the stage, Cobblepot, before we resort to force.
Settle your badges. I'm getting off. I just had to set things right. We've got better things to attend to. Let's get out of here.
I can assure all of you that the words of Oswald Cobblepot should not be taken seriously. It is an empty threat, and nothing but that.
Mr. Wayne, in an event that Cobblepot launches an attack on the ball, what is your plan of action?
As I said, it's an empty threat, and everyone attending is safe.
How can you ensure our safety?
We have plenty of security around Wayne Manor. The G.C.P.D is attending as well.
Is Mr. Cobblepot's statement on the Waynes accurate?
What Oswald Cobblepot said about my grandfather is indeed true, but I assure you that my mother, father, and even myself are unlike that, and are good people.
How can we take your word, Mr. Wayne?
I have Gotham City's best interest in mind.
What are your thoughts on Oswald Cobblepot's announcement on him running for mayor?
I am not in favor of it. I don't think he would benefit the city. No further questions will be taken at this time. This night was supposed to get everyone's mind off of the current situation at hand, and not add more to it. Everyone enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you.
Master Bruce, is everything alright?
I don't know, Alfred. I thought this night was supposed to get my mind off of everything, but it hasn't.
Did what Oswald Cobblepot said make matters worse?
I could have saved Anthony Garcia, Joe Urecil, Lobe, Carmine Falcone, and even Simon Stagg, but I failed at that.
Master Bruce, everything's going to be alright. I promise we all make mistakes. You did your best. You haven't failed.
But Alfred, who will I not be able to save next? Jim Gordon? Lucius? Even you could be in danger.
Sir, you are overthinking this. You don't need to feel guilty. You did all you could.
It's not just that, Al. What Cobblepot said about my grandfather, and everything Harvey has said to me.
What did Mr. Dent say to you?
He said to me that ever since I had returned to Gotham, I've been a different and distant person toward him. But I do make an effort with our friendship, and he just doesn't see that.
I know that you put effort into your friendship. Do you think perhaps he's going through a tough time and is taking it out on you?
But he claims that I don't care about the murders, that I never attend the meetings. But I just can't tell him the truth that I do as Batman.
I'm sure all of this will get resolved, Master Bruce. As you said so yourself, tonight was about getting minds off the situation. Go enjoy yourself.
Thanks, Al. I appreciate it.
As always, Master Bruce.
Sorry, kid.
You couldn't save them! So what makes you think you can save others?
Master Bruce.
Batman, help us!
Save us!
Batman,
Save us!
help us!
Please,
Save
please.
us!
Help me, Batman!
Ah!
Good morning, Master Bruce. Did you sleep well?
I wish I could say so, Alfred.
What happened?
I had a nightmare where I was being chased by the Batman. The next thing I knew, he caught up to me, and I heard the voices. Voices of the damned. All people who will die if I don't stop these murders.
None of that will come to fruition, sir.
I know. It's just the thought of it that haunts me, Alfred.
I will always be here for you, Master Bruce.
Thanks again, Al. I appreciate it.
Will breakfast cheer you up?
You know me too well.
Oh dear.
Riddler's location seems to be at the church.
Do you think that is his base of operations?
That seems to be the case. The tracker was attached to his signal, and it would only go off if it was used at his base.
What will you do, sir?
I'm gonna bring an end to the Riddler before he does something irreversible.
Has Holiday decided yet?
We shall see.
"5 days and 7 hours late."
We had business at the Wayne Ball to deal with.
How have the Atlanteans been treating you?
Just because I live in the middle of the ocean does not mean there are Atlanteans. Have you announced you're running for mayor? If not, then why are you here wasting my time?
You do not have to worry, Holiday. All is taken care of.
You do not refer to me as Holiday. I am Calendar Man. Were you successful in killing Simon Stagg?
Of course, all went as planned.
Terrific. That sounds more spectacular than 438 days from now.
What is 438 days from now?
Christmas. The date the next murder will occur.
When do you think it should fall?
Considering October 16th is Boss's Day, it could be a good time to take someone in high power out. And what would your reasoning be behind taking them out?
Well, as I have told you, Calendar Man, my motive in doing this is taking out everyone with power in Gotham City that would get in my way of me becoming mayor. Anthony Garcia would have gotten in my way and showed everyone in Gotham that I wasn't right to be mayor, and would have seen my plan from the start. Carmine Falcone had power and authority in Gotham for the longest period of time, and I couldn't take the chance if he rose back to power. Simon Stagg was one of the most successful companies in Gotham. He could have easily done something to take my power away.
Who is next?
Well, the answer to that question is simple, but how I would achieve the goal, that's the difficult one.
Tell me! The anticipation is killing me! Harvey Dent. the district attorney of Gotham City. What is your motivations for killing him?
Roman Sionis and Gesto Corleone would have still been out and running around. They would have been my next targets considering how much power they had in Gotham City until Batman took them down. You see, my next step after becoming mayor is to destroy the Wayne family after everything they've done to mine. To start, Harvey Dent is the best friend of Bruce Wayne, and killing Harvey, it will do nothing but destroy Wayne.
Well, why not just kill Bruce Wayne?
I want to make him suffer for everything his family has done to my family.
Well, to do a grand finale, why don't we wait for 11 p.m. on October 30th?
Well, why not do it on Halloween itself?
Well, Oswald, if Harvey Dent is murdered on October 30th at 11 p.m., it gives you time for your grand finale to be on Halloween, and to deal with Batman, of course.
It's gonna be a long Halloween.
I hope the enhancements I made to you suited to your liking, sir.
Lucius, I'm able to see inside the church now and can confirm that it's Riddler's base.
That's great. You'll be able to catch him when he least expects it. You're welcome, Bruce. Happy to help bring him to justice.
Who will be my contestants for my grand old return? Ah, the Batman has finally arrived! How long did it take you and your feeble mind to figure out my true location?
You made a stupid mistake, Edward.
Oh, me? A stupid mistake? Please do tell, Bat Freak!
The night at the clock tower, before you killed Lobe, I had attached a tracker to your tech that would show the location of your base the next time your tech was used.
No fair! No fair!
Do you have any involvement in the murders of Anthony Garcia, Carmine Falcone, or Simon Stagg?
Me? That is the most ridiculous riddle I ever heard, and the answer to that is no!
Why? Why did you kill Urecil and Lobe?
Riddle me this, Batman!
I will break every bone in your body.
I do not fear you.
You will.
Who promises to enforce the law and protect individuals, but in the end, fails to do exactly that?
The G.C.P.D.
You were spot on for once, Batman.
What you're saying is wrong.
Edward Nashon was tortured. No one took him seriously. He was ridiculed by the G.C.P.D. They're getting what they deserve.
No one deserves any of this, Edward.
You see? That is where you are wrong.
Edward Nashon, I am giving you a chance. You are better than this.
Edward Nashon is dead.
Ah!
I wish things could go differently, Batman, but you see, you're getting in the way of my scheme. It's a shame. You and I could have worked really well together, both of our minds combined with our detective skills. I'm going to kill you myself! No collars, no drones, but with one hell of a riddle.
Looks like you missed! Ah!
I gave you a chance at redemption, Riddler. You're too far gone.
You are going to die, even if it's in my dying breath. You really asked for it.
Drones attack!
Lucius, do you copy?
Are you talking to your little friends at the G.C.P.D? Tell them not to worry, because you will be long dead by the time they arrive.
Yes, I'm here.
I need you to cut the signal to the church, now.
Will do.
No, no, no! You did all this!
It's over, Riddler.
This was none of your concern, Batman. This is only a matter with the G.C.P.D.
When lives are on the line, it becomes my concern.
No, it's not over! This wasn't how this riddle was supposed to end.
You will pay for the murder of Joe Urecil and Gillian B. Lobe.
Oh, Batman, you really think your precious Gotham City is all of a sudden safe by removing me from the picture?
The people of Gotham City will no longer have to live in fear of your return.
The man behind the murders of Anthony Garcia, Carmine Falcone, and Simon Stagg is still out there.
They will be found and brought to justice just like you.
You see, Batman, any innocent life can be cut short by the killer, and there's nothing you can do about it.
That won't happen. There are people to protect Gotham, like myself, Gordon, Bullock, Montoya, and the rest of the G.C.P.D.
The G.C.P.D. the opposite of protecting the city. You are no better than the G.C.P.D.
Do you not realize that you are the one that has put the people of Gotham in danger?
I was trying to save them from the G.C.P.D. before they hurt anyone else. The greatest riddle of all time begins.
Jim.
Batman.
I found the location of his base.
Where's his base? No, no!
It's at the church.
I'll head over to the church immediately. You're making a mistake!
Selina.
I never thought someone the likes of Bruce Wayne would be under the mask of the Batman.
What are you doing here?
Why do you do what you do, Bruce?
Because I have to.
What motivates you to put on that mask every night?
Because it's the right thing to do.
You see, Bruce, you can ask me that same question while I run around Gotham, masquerading as a cat.
Selina.
The answer to the question is not black and white.
There are more important matters at hand.
I am the cat who walks by herself. The city is my hunting ground. I prowl through Gotham each evening, going where I like and taking whatever I want.
Selina, there's no time for this. We need to find the holiday killer.
When I was only 10 years old, my mother committed suicide, and as a result, my father drank himself to death. Rather than waiting around for the police to just throw me to an orphanage, I fled to the streets of Gotham and used my natural gymnastics ability to become a burglar. That was my only way of surviving on my own.
I know how it feels to have everything stripped away from you.
I ask you again, why do you do what you do, Bruce? What makes you put on that mask every night?
To protect the people of Gotham City, Selina. To make sure no innocent lives are ever taken again, like my parents' lives were.
No, no, no. I am the hero. I'm trying to save lives.
Tell it to the judge, Enigma.
Your riddle has come to an end. It is only just the beginning.
How do you expect to continue terrorizing Gotham City if you're behind bars?
The answer to that riddle is not that simple. What do you mean? I have no interest in the G.C.P.D. There are greater riddles to be solved.
What is he going on about?
The greatest riddle of all time begins.
What do you think he meant by the greatest riddle of all time?
I don't know, Harvey, but it concerns me. He said he had no interest in the G.C.P.D. anymore. Who will be in danger next?
He can't do anything. He's behind bars in Arkham security. How will he break out?
I know that, but with Holiday still being on the loose, we can't afford any more casualties. Or another problem at hand.
Steve, what the hell is going on?
Is this going on, Riddler?
It is not.
Disgusting zombies.
The inmates are escaping.
Are you the one that goes by the Riddler?
Yes, I am.
Probably me.
What could have possibly happened now?
Arkham, it's up in flames.
It's an emergency.
What has happened?
You need to listen to this.
Arkham, it's in flames. There has been a mass break-in.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Ah!
I recognize your attire. It is identical to the outfits worn by Cobblepot's men at the Wayne Ball.
My boss will be pleased to meet you.
Your boss?
He has big plans for you, and I think the two of you share a common enemy.
You must be Edward.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
No, thank you.
If you so wish.
Your men said that we share a common enemy.
Oh, Edward. I didn't think we would jump into things so quickly. I was hoping we could get to know each other.
I'm not looking to get acquainted. I'd like to know why your comrades freed me from the wretches of Arkham.
Are you familiar with the names Anthony Garcia, Carmine Falcone, and Simon Stagg?
All those individuals have been murdered over the course of the last 2 months.
Now I'm going to ask you, what do they all have in common?
They all had power in Gotham at a point, before they disappeared.
Excellent. Now we are getting somewhere. You aware of the event at the Wayne Ball?
I was present using a mask I developed to change my appearance.
Very interesting. Then I assume you are aware of my campaign to become mayor.
Who do you think would win in a fight?
Superman or the Batman?
Superman would obviously win in a fight. He is an alien after all.
I mean, Batman can be an alien for all we know.
What if his superpower is he can turn into a giant bat?
What?
$405 and lip.
Trick or treat!
Wow, look at you guys! We have a pirate, a vampire, a zombie, and a, what are you?
I'm Batman.
You're a what?
You know, the guy who put an end to Carmine Falcone's reign?
Kid, don't believe everything you hear.
Hey, you alright?
I'm fine.
It's a little late for trick-or-treaters.
Kids will be kids, Grace. Let them have their fun.
Whatever you say, Harvey.
Boo!
What in the hell?
Harvey!
Grace! Get the hell out of here!
How are you doing on this fine evening, Harvey?
Go fuck yourself, Cobblepot.
That is not on tonight's agenda.
What the hell do you want?
The answer to that question is not so simple.
You must be familiar with the murders of Mayor Garcia, Carmine Falcone, and Mr. Stagg.
It was you. God damn it.
In order to become mayor, I had to take out everyone in power.
And how do I fit into your master plan?
Harvey, my next step after I become mayor is to destroy the Wayne family legacy. After everything they've done to my family. To start, you are the best friend of Bruce Wayne. And in killing you, it will do nothing but destroy Bruce Wayne.
Dear God.
You are out, Harvey.
Out of what?
Riddle me this. I am the beginning of the end as well as the end of time and space. I am essential to creation. I surround every place. What am I?
Time?
What do we know?
Oswald Cobblepot along with the Riddler and Ignatius observation about the Dent's residence at approximately 11 p.m.
Of what Mrs. Dent told us, Cobblepot confirmed to Harvey that he was the one who was behind the murders of Anthony Garcia, Carmine Falcone, and Simon Stagg.
What made him go after Harvey?
We have no clue.
Where's Harvey now?
He's in critical condition at Gotham General Hospital.
We need to stop Cobblepot and Riddler once and for all.
But how will we find them?
Easy. After Falcone's reign ended, Cobblepot bought all of Falcone's properties, including Gotham City Pier. If Cobblepot was to have a base of operations, he would locate it next to his estate, Iceberg Lounge.
Do you need our assistance?
I can handle this. If anything happens, make sure the G.C.P.D is ready.
You got it.
I don't understand. You should be here.
Oh, please, Batman, you figure we'd be standing in plain sight ready for you to throw us behind bars? No, we have got lots of fun planned for you.
Why? Why did you kill them?
How else am I supposed to achieve a mayoral election? Do you truly believe citizens of Gotham would elect me?
What did Dent do to deserve that?
Questions, questions, questions. I like it. Tell me, Batman, what convinced you that it was a question worth asking? Before you ask a question, first you must consider the answers. Maybe because we enjoyed it. We are villains after all, aren't we, Batman?
I'm no villain. I don't hurt others for my own sick and personal gain.
Oh, don't you, Batman. I believe it was you who crushed my poor henchman's leg for your own sick and personal gain.
Harvey Dent was killed because Wayne had it coming. How do you destroy a man of such high society? You take what he truly cares about most. Not money. He has enough of it. No. You take his loved ones.
You killed an innocent man because of a feud you had with Bruce Wayne?
I grow tired of this useless exchange, Batman. Let the games begin.
Bring it, Enigma.
My pleasure, Bats. Send in every one of those meatheads. I want him dead.
On it.
Don't test me. Enough, Riddler. You're done.
Wrong, Batman. We are far from done.
What the?
Found this giant located on the warehouse. Turned out one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Alfred, I need information on the structural weak points in the building.
Right away, sir. Right, I've got them. It seems the weak points are there, and there.
Thanks, Al.
Always, sir.
Now, Grundy, go! Go! Kill him, you buffoon! What are you doing?
Bravo, Grundy. Bravo.
Over here, big guy.
What? What? No! No! What?
Grundy! Over here.
Impossible! You said it was impossible for him to win!
Relax.
No. No. You said it was impossible! He said it would be impossible for you to win! You cheated! You must have cheated!
What's the matter, Enigma? You seem puzzled.
No! No! This cannot happen! It cannot happen! Get everyone in there arrested! Now! don't understand. It was perfect. Everything perfectly planned out. We were to be guided by Grundy. We were to take over the city. It makes no sense. Who are you?
You said it yourself, Enigma. Be careful about the questions you ask. You might not like the answers.
I demand to know! I will find out! Who are you? No! I don't know how you do it, Batman, but thank you. Heaven knows Gotham is a much safer place with you in it.
Just doing what needs to be done, Jim.
Gotham may have defeated Oswald Cobblepot, but they have not defeated the Penguin.
Master Bruce, it has been a crazy past few months.
I couldn't agree with you more, Al.
From Falcone's reign, False Face Society, the Riddler and Oswald Cobblepot, you managed to overcome whatever came your way.
And I'm ready for whatever comes next.
After all, night out wouldn't be such a bad idea.
Maybe the circus, for old time's sakes.
Agreed.
For now, let's give Gordon the recognition he deserves for everything he's done for the city.
Well, where do I, start? It's been a rough couple of months for everyone in this city. Look at you all, and I see the scars of once a great community. Between the mass murderers and terrorist attacks committed by these criminally insane psychopaths, Gotham has become a shell of its former self. But I tell you this, it will get better. We will fight together, to make it better. To be able to sleep comfortably at night knowing that every Gothamite can sleep in security. I would like to thank the G.C.P.D for their absolutely incredible efforts in solving this case. More specifically, both Detective Bullock and Montoya respectively. Thank you for the unspoken hero in this all, the Batman, who has been here for Gotham since all this began. I vow as Commissioner of Gotham City, to be working much more closely with the Batman, and continue the crusade for Gotham. The efforts of the Riddler, formerly Edward Nashton, were thwarted in quick succession by not only the G.C.P.D and Batman. I'd like to thank the White Knight of Gotham. We all know him, Harvey Dent, who made many of the criminals of yesterday the heroes of today. His criminal reform policy reshaped prisons for decades to come. A moment of silence for those lost in the tragedies of the past few months. Mayor Anthony Garcia, Commissioner Gillian B. Lobe, former Commissioner Joe Urecil.
Mr. Enigma, it's time for your session.
The greatest riddle of all time has begun.
And what is that?
Who is the Batman? To the Batman, I hope is listening somewhere, somehow, thank you. It meant a great deal to us all.